So class today what we're going to be doing is sound. So when I play this, I go run applet, hit OK, it automatically plays. If you didn't hear that, I'll play it again. Anyway, so notice how it stops. Now it stops because we only play it. So there's also this code called loop, and now when I hit compile and run, you know what's going to happen. Anyways, you guys get the point. Now, the other one is we can also have a stop, which obviously what's going to happen here is it's a logic error. So when I run this, it doesn't work. It's because the second I play it, I stop it. So the sound never loads and then it never plays. These are the three basic commands: loop, play, and stop. It's the only commands that you need. Now in order to get this to work, you need all this stuff up here. I'm not going to go over all those things just because it's there. What we are going to go over is we're going to go over defense and bomb is the variable name that declares the audio clip file. This just calls the initialization of the applet. It resizes the size to 0, 0. So if I were to change this to 500, 500 and run this, what I want you to see is now it runs a huge applet. Wherever I go through here and go 55, now please realize 5 is X, 50 is Y, but when you run the applet needs at least this width to have the maximize the X and this button. And actually, the minimize there as well, and you can't see it, but the interesting thing about this is every time you resize the applet, it repaints it and it replays the song. To stop that, what we would do is make it so that in paint it doesn't play. And if we move it up to here and initialize, now it'll only play once when we run this. But when I resize it, we're not reinitializing the applet, so it doesn't play again. So there actually is a difference between init and paint. And you finally know that this only happens once, and this happens every time you repaint. So the next one is it initializes the audio clip. So we're getting the audio clip. The get document base means get the current folder directory and then add on the john.au in double quotes. This is the file name, which please realize over here we have the .au file and we also have the .sounds file. It's in the same directory. This get document base gets this value right here and it adds a slash at the end. So get document base is this code right here. So if I were to replace it with this, I could replace this whole thing with this and it would also work. So if I were to change the name of this to JHN, realize it's not going to work because JHN doesn't exist. And what that means is when I run the applet now, nothing will happen. What that means is if you spell it wrong, if you have a lowercase John is the same as uppercase John. Case does not matter, but everything else does. And then we play it, and that's pretty much it. So the only thing you actually need for sounds to work is 1, 2, 3 lines of code with an optional 4 or 5 if you want to do other stuff as well. That's pretty much it. That's sounds. Good luck implementing this. You need at least 5 sounds in your idle game because it has to sound cool. Ha 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 ha. Anyways, have a good one. I will see you later.